Wall Street can factor in pretty much everything instantly. But today you can see how hard it was to calculate the impact of countless unarmed Israeli citizens being massacred. I mean, how the heck could we rally with the Dow gaining 197 points, S&P climbing 0.63%, and the Nasdaq advancing 0.39%? Maybe it's because there seemed to be no direct economic consequence for the United States. Maybe it's because the markets have become desensitized to war after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. But if you look at the timeline of today's trading, we started off the red. We traded lower all morning. And then in early afternoon, we started rallying. Why? Because Fed Board of Governors Vice Chair Philip Jefferson made dovish comments that immediately pushed stocks higher. He told us that the Fed is, quote, in a position to proceed carefully in assessing the extent of any additional firming that may be necessary, end quote. Jefferson then continued, quote, we are in a sensitive period of risk management where we have to balance the risk of not tightening enough against the risk of being too restrictive, end quote. Hey, previously the Fed was much more worried about the risk from tightening too little. So that statement was all it took for people to grasp that the rate hikes might be on hold for the moment. It was that statement, not the horrific slaughter in Israel, that controlled today's action. Now, it's not like nothing happened. These war crimes by Hamas are unprecedented in their scale, and we're now looking at an open war situation between Israel and the Gaza Strip. But Wall Street's accustomed to dealing with a lack of peace in the Middle East, isn't it? 20-odd years ago, it seemed like there was a new suicide bombing every week, yet our stock market still did fine. Sure, defense stocks went higher in recognition of what's going on. Unlike the tug of war over Ukrainian aid going on right now in the capital, I'm sure that our government will do what's necessary to protect its friends from its enemies. The U.S. mobilized a full-scale resupply of the Israelis in the Yom Kippur War 50 years ago, something that saved them from being overrun by all sides. I'm confident that we'll do so again if necessary, hence the run of defense stocks throughout the day. I doubt it'll come to that, though.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.